are red tiles, and I'm not going to make them black, just because the colors will be more interesting. And this is brick with various little areas plastered white. Once again, we're not too cautious. We don't mind if there's bleed. Bleed will just give it a nice effect. But we also don't want to be too careless either. So I think that covers all the brick areas. So we're ready to go to put in the red. Once again, a lot of water, making it really fluid so it's really transparent. We've got our cloth handy if we need to dab, and yeah, let it run on. Notice the water just floats and fills an area, floods an area and fills it. And so it's exactly what we've been doing, the blue and the green. You can see how the picture's starting to come alive. Okay, we have a little bit of red down here. And there's that one. So the paper is warped quite a bit, so that, everything does tend to run to a spot, which you just got to be careful of. And I'll just let it stand for a while, and then maybe I'll dab that area. Liquid paint again, and just drop it in. Notice I'm using the broad side of the brush and also the sharp edge, depending on the effect I want, how accurate I want it to be. So I'm turning the brush. See, some of the sky is bled into the roof, but that's fine. It'll just add to the effect. You can see how little paint we use, so one mustn't get too carried away and squeezing out the paint. I'm going to make this little sculpture stand a brighter red, darker red, by applying more pigment, putting more pigment into my wash. And that's just because I'm reversing the principle here. What's closer in this case becomes what's darker. Right, and so that's the second one. You can see how the lines in the paper are absorbing the pigment more, and so creating a slight linear effect there, which is quite nice. I'm quite enjoying that. Right, so our third drawing, and this one's got a very small amount of red. It's basically some red in the building, the roof, this building over here. Yeah, and that's basically it. So we don't want to get too carried away. So just put a little bit of red in. Far away, so we want it a little bit light. That's perfect. And this is the view of the tuck shop buildings. So we're just going to, there's not much red here either, we're just going to put some red into the roofs and the small little bit of walls we can see. And over here, right there. Just break it in. So this is very quick work today, and the next session we're going to get on to putting in some details, and we won't be using wet on wet, we'll be using wet on dry to get the detail. So dab this with the brush, with the cloth, just lighten it up a bit because it's running into the fold of the paper a bit much.